Yo, 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 what's happening, man? You see me, I'm back in my setting. Look, man, I took that trip back last night. Dave dropped us off at the hotel. I hopped in the car and said, you know what? I'm going. I ain't even trying to wait. I need to get back in my comfort zone, man. Had a great time in Miami, though. Appreciate you, Dave, for showing us a good time, man, for sure. You know, what's happening, everybody? Let me do the shout outs, man. Jadis, what's up? Um, Solar Flare, what's happening? Mitch in the building, man. What's going on, man? Let me see. Nightings, what's happening, man? Appreciate everybody tapping in. Appreciate everybody. JV, what's going on, my boy? Purple Gang in the building. You know that. Look, man, we got the dub, man. We 5-1. How you feeling, Dave?
Pretty good. It's a tough place to play, and you covered it in your last video. And I know the Vikings.com talked about it after the game. Is that it was like 115 on the field on our side and 90 degrees on their side.
Yeah.
We were in our team's in the sun the whole game. We haven't won there since 1976, and we had a four game losing streak in Miami. So hey, let's hang our hat on that we didn't make mistakes, they did, and we did enough to win by making big plays when we needed to on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. What's up, SKOL Zone in the building, man? SKOL family. What's up, Key in the building, showing love. What's happening, Key? Y'all boy did y'all thing last night too, man. Nightings, y'all did y'all thing last night. You know, I see y'all with the dub. Dragging the Eagles, Jadis, dragging the Cowgirls, man. Dragging the Cowgirls. I'm glad y'all did that, you know. Hey, man, us and the Eagles, hey, we at the top, man. And really, I sent you that picture, Dave. The next team is
what, Cousins with money floating around them?
No, but I'm talking about the standing ones, the standings. It's crazy because the next team is like only has 3 wins, you know, as far as division goes.
And yeah, the Eagles and the Eagles and
I think it was the 49ers.
And the Giants are fighting for Eagles are 1 game up on the Giants, so we got the tiebreaker with them because we're winning our division and they're not.
Yep.
So we're looking really good in the playoff picture.
We looking good, man. We looking good, man. Congrats on Dave getting monetized, repping the Vikings. You already know. He still needs some watch hours.
Unfortunately, I had early videos that were copyright infringed, so I'm about 250 hours short of getting monetized. So go watch my videos for a couple hours.
There you go.
Help me out, but that shouldn't take long at all. I'll probably get that within a couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll happen soon.
Damn copyright infringements. I used to play highlight videos and stuff like that. So some of my videos got taken out or got demonetized. So that's affecting me.
Yeah. And how about them Cowgirls and their excuses? Yeah, man. You know they claim Dak ain't been there, and that's the reason. Cooper Rush. I mean, shit, Cooper Rush, that was his first loss, man. But it is what it is, man. You know, I got to touch on y'all team a little bit. Y'all show so much love, man. But we talking about the purple right now. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. Y'all can stay tuned. We're going to talk about how we in this driver's seat. You know, it's crazy how the Jets beat up on the Packers the way they did. SKOL, what's happening, Valley? SKOL, knowledge in the building. What's happening, man? Listen, the Jets beat up on them, and for some reason, McAndrews in the building, man. Appreciate you tapping in. And they still dissing us, though, like acting as if we're not a good football team for the most part. You know, our 5-1 isn't the same, I guess. It's just weird how they always come up with these excuses for us, man. Like, why we can't just be great, man? I don't know. I won't never understand it. It's crazy.
They would have sure ragged on us if we lost those games.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, they would have. Yeah, I seen that.
Well, they were all last year. You are what your record says you are, and now this year it's like, oh, the record.
Well, your record's 5-1, but you aren't what that is, man. Fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. We 5-1, and we winning these games like as a unit. So one thing I seen that I said in my video, watching it in person when you go there, man, the collaboration thing, that's one big thing that I was thinking about on the drive home and shit. I'm just like, yo, Like these guys are really for each other. Like that's one thing you can tell, man. These guys really have a brotherhood out there, and you can see it. You know what I mean? You can see it, you can feel it. I mean, Dave sent me the video when they all were doing the little flop, like the waddle. That shit. If y'all haven't seen that video, please go watch it, bro. Like, Knicks, this man did the like dead fish flopping and shit. It is hilarious, bro. Like, oh my god, I laughed so hard this morning, man, watching that shit.
And they sort of jump around like they were dolphins, like on top of the water, like this.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
just hilarious.
Dantzler was doing, I guess this is the thing,
Yeah, Dazzler was
because
doing the waddle shit.
receiver does a little
Yeah.
waddle or something like that.
Yeah.
And this all came after their tight end did the gritty for like 60 yards. Like he
Ugly
went
ass
around
gritty too.
we ran around the back of the end zone and then all the way to his bench doing the gritty. And Thielen says, well, I was going to do the gritty all the way to my bench, but I sort of was looking a little off. But thank goodness the tight end for the other team, I forget his name, Gasecki or
Yeah, Gasecki.
good thing. Well, it was still better than his, so he made me look better. And he did it all the way. And nobody was joining in on him. He was it's like he was like he was the bad kid in class, just walking around. No one wanted to be near him because he was doing it so bad.
What's happening? What's happening, Emin Star, man?
He did get 2 touchdowns though, so
yeah,
he didn't do it on the second one.
Yeah,
because he was down 14.
Hey, Nightings, you right. He should be banned from doing the gritty. I mean, hey, look, no offense to white people. Listen, my wife is white. All right, before I say this, just so everybody knows, my wife is white. Listen, white boys, listen, stay away. If you can't do the gritty correctly, please stop. I mean, just please.
You don't like how
You're
Cousins
ruining
does
it.
I think
You're
Cousins
ruining it, man. When you do it.
When
you do it like that, man, it makes it look horrible, man. Stop it. Stop it. It looks bad. I haven't seen a white guy yet that did it correctly, except for the younger kids. The younger kids can do it, but like there's a bunch of young kids that can do it on TikTok that are like white and shit. But most of the time, man, these NFL players, man, stop it. Like Kirk Cousins, even Adam Thielen, he looks weird. He looks uncomfortable when he tries it. I mean, it's just not the same. It's not the same. I don't even think Pat Pete can do it that good. He tried to do it too and couldn't do it. He ain't look good doing it neither. He need to stop too, shit, for real. But yeah, man. Look, I'm telling you right now though, like the Vikings showed up as far as the fan base though, man. We got the best fan base ever, bro. Like, I'm just telling you right now, it was a sea of purple in that stadium. I mean, you look to the right, the left, up, down. It was crazy,
Yeah, once we went up by 14, that place cleared out, and it was pretty much all Viking fans left in the stadium. Maybe, it was like over half left in the stadium were Viking fans after we went up 14 because they just flocked out of there. And yeah, the SKOL chant took over. Our crowd took over. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, the SKOL chant, man. I like one thing. I sat back this weekend and I just realized we got the best chant ever. Like our chant is fire, bro. Like we take over. Like when we start doing that shit, you can just tell that the other fan bases wish they had that shit. They wish they had some shit like that. They really do, and they don't. Their shit is whack.
They were let's go Dolphins. Let's go Dolphins.
Let's go Like how generic is that? I mean, come on, man. That SKOL chant makes a world of a difference to be a Vikings fan because that shit really sound like a war call, and we be repping that shit. When we did it in the bar on Friday night, I mean, the whole bar was doing it, man. Like, we had a whole bar full of Purple fans. I mean, it was crazy, bro, in Florida. Crazy, man. So shout out to all the Vikings fans traveling around. That shit was wild. It was wild. I had a hell of a time, man, for sure. But what else you noticed during the game, man, Dave, that caught your eye? Like, what was something you thought about?
Well, just that we weren't trying. I mean, even though we were going 3 and outs, we weren't trying to force it like to make mistakes. That allowed us in the combination of our defense actually making stops. Of course, early on, the Dolphins were really helping us with all those penalties. They had like 5 on 1 drive, right? And then we sacked them out of they got a penalty and we sacked them out of field goal range. So the defense was doing their job while the offense was figuring out. And I just think there were times, people want Cousins to take chances, right? Well, he did. He threw 3 one-on-one balls to Thielen. They just didn't get caught. One ended up with a big-time PI.
Yeah.
So he did take those chances, but he didn't do it all the time where he could have, and trying to escape a sack and to throw it up to a guy on one-on-one, across his body, or, just a long ass
Right.
throw where, who knows where it's going to go or who he's going to end up with. He didn't do that. He didn't make any mistakes. He got up, and believe it or not, he got up there with 20, not just 20 seconds on the clock, 25 seconds on the game clock,
Yeah.
most of the game, and was making adjustments at the line. So
Yeah.
apparently there was an adjustment on one of Justin Jefferson's big plays. I want to say it was the second one. Maybe it's the first one. I don't know. But he says that, yeah, there was a adjustment at the line that got that open because they waited to see what they came up at the line with, and we made an adjustment, and that's how Justin got wide ass open. So there
Right.
was
Right.
and then just the fact that they had 10 penalties, we had two for like 10 yards. So
Yeah.
there's a big difference about how disciplined our team is and how disciplined other
Bro,
teams
I'm
we
telling
played
you
is.
right now, like Kevin O'Connell, like I stated this in my video too. He was the right decision, bro. Listen, this offseason, when everybody was doing coaching changes and shit, we won that. All right. If that was a game, we won it. All right. We won the game. What's happening, Dante, man? I appreciate you tapping in with us, man, for sure. They say get wrapped at 8:50 tonight. Hey, do it. I ain't gonna beg you, but go ahead and
So
do it.
I also
Give me
read
the
about
8:50.
this after the game that Kevin O'Connell showed a highlight reel of Asamoah on special teams, and
Oh yeah.
they gave which ended up giving him, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Kevin O'Connell's going to step in and get them to start playing more of the rookie defensive players, and I think that's a direct result from him getting more playing time. And I don't
Yeah.
know if you remember this when I said number 21, you told me that's Caleb Evans. Know your
Yeah.
shit, Chelsky. I'm
Yeah.
like, so
Yeah, I told Dave, the whole
Asamoah.
real quick though, the whole game, Dave's like, oh, number 21,
I'm
number
using
33,
numbers.
number this. I'm like, Dave,
Hey, football coaches use numbers too.
learn your guys, man. Learn your guys.
Coaches use numbers too, and I was a coach. So not it was Caleb Evans and Asamoah. It was on special teams. One play, Caleb Evans gets beat by the gunner,
Yeah.
but it was kicked out. He overkicked the coverage, and he catches it instead of a Caleb Evans going down and shoving him in the back.
Yeah.
He stops, turns around, looks for someone else to block rather,
Yeah.
because he's like, well, he's got room to catch the ball. I'm not going to be able to affect the play anyways.
Yeah.
Let me turn around and block somebody else. Got 10, 15 yards out of that. The other one, Asamoah, he's sprinting down the field, and he just runs in front of someone and slows down rather than blocking him. And
Yeah.
that broke him to where he ran into the 50. Of course, we didn't do shit with the ball after that. But just to see how disciplined our special teams are, and throwing in Wright's 73-yard field goal at our 1 yard line
But
was
hold up though.
ridiculous.
Can we please talk about the best play of the game to me?
Oh yeah,
And that's
go ahead.
Josh Metellus, man.
It was the play of the game.
The athletic ability, and if y'all don't know, go watch it. They ran a fake punt. I know on the highlights online, the NFL highlights, they cut it for some reason. I don't know why. Like I watched the highlights, and they say fake punt, but they don't actually show the play happen. But if you didn't see it, man, go find. Listen, just the strength and ability you have to stop that play, man. That play to me was the best play. I don't care. Josh Metellus, I liked him already, but after that, I really like him now. You know what I'm saying?
He
He's a
made
baller.
he made an individual effort that in an open field tackle that you took him to the sideline and even knocked the ball out of the guy's hands.
This man literally held his arm out and guarded, just pretty much held his arm out, stiff armed him, pretty much like defensive stiff arm to keep that man from getting the first down and just pushed him out of bounds. Like, man, it was a hell of a play. You had to see it in person, but you could probably look it up and watch it, man. Hell of a play, man. Josh Metellus, man, what a beast, dog. Like seriously.
It's one of these games where, God, if our offense was going, we would have the ball at the midfield a lot, and we were like, God, do something with it. I'm trying to poke him with a stick from the stands. Do something. But it was 3 big plays on offense and 3
Yeah.
big plays on defense
Yeah.
that won this game. And as long as we didn't make mistakes, which we didn't, and
Nope.
individual efforts like Metellus.
Yeah. A shout out to Patrick Peterson too, man. What a fucking game, bro. Like, listen, we keep sleeping. Me myself, man, I'm guilty for thinking that Pat Pete's he would lose a step eventually, man. I mean, this guy is just a veteran, bro. Like, it's not even about his speed or none of that. He still can move. Like in person too, he still can move around. And man, this guy knows how to play the cornerback position. If something happens where it looks like he got burnt or something, it's because he tripped. You know what I'm saying? He either tripped or something, because other than that, he can hang with the best of them. I mean, he was pass breaking up Waddle, Tyreek Hill. I mean, at the beginning, the first two quarters, he was jawing to the sidelines, to the Dolphins sideline. I mean, talking cash shit.
He was hyped up. He was on the sidelines. He was hyped up. He was hyped up.
He was hyped all game. His energy was hype all game yesterday, man. Pat Pete was bringing that energy. It's crazy because, a lot of these things you can't see watching it from a broadcast point of view. When you're at the game, man, you can really see these guys' energy, and that's what I wanted to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So it was a hell of a event to be to, man. I ain't mad at anything about it.
And Jones was, he stepped up. He came in, he
Patrick Jones.
He didn't know he's gonna start, or not start, but play as much as he did, and he just balled out. Here's another, then Zadarius Smith looked worth every penny.
He missed a couple sacks, but all around he had a good game.
Yeah, he could have had 4.
Yeah, he could have had like 4 or 5. Yeah, for sure. He could have had like 4 or 5.
He got so close to the quarterback so many times. Yeah. And then Danielle Hunter, even though he got that 1 sack at the end, he's 6 tackles and 2 for loss again, man. Yeah. Just another day where he's gonna have 15, 20 tackles for losses by the end of the season. Sure, sacks won't be, he might get 12, 14 sacks at this rate. Now I don't even know if he's on pace for that, but the throw in his tackle for losses is just shows how still effective of a player he is. And the guy can tackle, man. He gets after it. But yeah, I think there's still a couple of things on defense. I was like, God, it's killing me to watch that. Yeah. But hey, overall, we defended the run a lot better. They didn't get very much. We had a Miami fan who hates their running back so bad, constantly bitching about their running game. And they couldn't go anywhere against us.
Dave, everybody's congrating you, man. Shout out everybody in the building, man. We got 25 people in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Like, y'all make sure I hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button for us, man. Let's get this shit rolling, right? But everybody's congratulating you, Dave, on the 1K. And then shout out Dante, man. He said Super Bowl Vikes this year. Hey, shout out Dante, man. East Coast Gridiron, man. Y'all got to go sub to him if y'all haven't for that. You know what I mean? He said this. Dante told me this. I did a show with him when I first started YouTube, and he told me, he said, bro, I got y'all as my Super Bowl. Like, and my dog be good at them predictions, man. Like, he be hitting shit on the head. Yeah. Even though he hasn't got Dave on the show. I know Dave's like, man.
Yeah, there was something about you having me on the show and then you just ghosting me.
But I don't care though. Hey, East Coast, my boy.
I did without you, ECG.
Yeah, he good peoples, man. He just be busy. My boy be working. Working, man. Yeah, for sure. Man.
Someone's asking us about Hicks.
Yeah. How'd you feel about Jordan Hicks? Jordan Hicks played a decent game. You know what I'm saying? Like he played a decent game. I mean, I think to me, the best part about Jordan Hicks was the fucking Dolphin flop.
He got a sack.
I think the Dolphin flop, bro. If you don't know, Smack, go watch him with the touchdown celebration when Pat Pete got that interception. Look what he did. That's that's his best performance of the whole game. That shit is hilarious, bro. Like, this man did the dead fish flop, bro. Like, this dude is I love that we're being cutthroat. All right. I love that we're saying fuck the other team. We don't care how y'all feel. Like, Vikings have never really been known. We're Vikings, bro. We never really been known to do shit like that. We've always been so sportsman and shit like that. But it's like,
we've done those.
Fuck the other team.
I used to have that background where Kevin with Kendrick's.
I mean, Randy Moss with the moon and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick's doing a handstand in the end zone when they were doing that picture, and then Harrison Smith just does this. But Hicks, man, 11 tackles, 8 solo, 1 sack, and he smoked um Bridgewater. But he got rested. Asamoah came in for him.
Right.
So I like that. Kept him fresh. I I like Hicks on this team, man. He's a tackling machine. He's a sure tackler.
Yeah. Everybody make sure at that like button, man. We should have 25 likes for a show because we got 28 people out in the building. We should at least have 25 likes, man. Shout out my boy Crown, man. Me and my boy Crown been texting all weekend. We just been texting this morning, man. We hype. Me and him, you know, we
Yeah, I
be
thought you were
tapped
gonna be
in.
in Florida, man.
Yeah, we be tapped in, man. Something happened where his thing had drop out, man, but where he couldn't come to Florida. But that's all right, though. Me and Crown definitely gonna link. We gonna link at the bank, Crown. That's a fact. We're gonna link at the bank. You feel me? We're gonna go to a home game, man. That's a fact, man. We definitely gonna link. To be real, depending on how this season keep going, I told my wife on the way home last night, we might go ahead and just you know, go ahead, grab some tickets and just get up out there this year, man. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it happens. So let's talk about the Cardinals, right? Going in. I seen somebody commented earlier. Let me see if I can go find it. Here we go. Nikki. Shout out Nikki. Nikki said we're going into 7-1 against the Bills. Pretty much we'll be 7-1 going into the Bills game, right? I might have to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got the Cardinals, right? Cardinals are struggling right now. I mean, they can't motherfucking throw the ball to save their life. You know, I mean, Kyler Murray's just struggling. I don't know if he's playing too much, you know, Call of Duty. Even though I do like Kyler, I still think Kyler's a good quarterback. I still think he's a superstar quarterback, but they're struggling.
They get their number one receiver back before they play us, though.
Oh yeah, Hopkins. Yeah. I mean, that might make a difference, but you know what? I don't even know. Their defense isn't that good, man. But you can't take away either from the Seahawks saying that Geno Smith beat them, because Geno Smith is playing like any other good quarterback in the league, though. You know what I mean? So we can't really say, oh, well, they lost to Geno Smith.
Comeback player of the year, probably.
Comeback player. This man might. I mean, I heard East Coast, shout out East Coast again. They got a video where they were talking about he should be in the MVP convo. Why not? You know, he's playing just like all the other top quarterbacks. I mean,
well, that too, but yeah, I think he surely gets if he plays like this the rest of the year, for sure comeback player of the year.
You know, I look at it like this. I see him playing like this the rest of the year because he's so experienced. Like, he's been through these trials and tribulations. Like, it would be different if he was like a guy that only played a season before and you know, he just happened to, but he's made a name for himself over the years from when he played with the Jets. So he's known around the league to be a decent quarterback. And he probably, every chance he got, he worked on his craft and studied. And now you can see it coming to fruition for him. And I'm happy for that dude, man, for sure. I hope they give him the keys to the car next year. Let him get that big contract, man, and say, let's ride. Because at the end of the day, I like Geno, man. I fucks with Geno Smith, man. To come back like how he is right now, man. That's what's up. You know, I know he's surprising Seahawks fans, because I was watching Seahawks fans and all of them were like, oh, we're gonna probably win 2-3 games this year with Geno Smith. Yeah, they don't feel like that no more. You know what I'm saying? He's showing them what's up. But yeah, man. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, going back to the Cardinals, are you worried about them, though, Dave? Like, you worried about the Cardinals going into after the bye?
Well, I've said that they're puncher's chance of winning any game just because of the mobility of their quarterback, being able to just dance around back there and, make plays. And we could see that on occasion with Teddy Bridgewater this last game, where Tyreek Hill did his thing like he did in Kansas City. It was like scramble drill, and he finds the place to sit down in that zone and gets the ball, and that could easily happen against the Cardinals. So and it's gonna be harder to sack this guy than it is Teddy Bridgewater. So
yeah, but they were getting to him. One thing about Kyler, like, he's elusive. I give him that. He's mobile. I mean, everybody knows that, but he's also sackable too. He's the type, he'll give himself up if he sees a rusher coming like fast enough. He'll just give himself up. He has a lot of sacks where he just gets down. You know what I mean? Even the Seahawks, I mean, they applied hella pressure on him. I watched the highlights and they were smacking him left and right. You know what I mean? He had a couple big runs too, which can change a game. But I mean, I say that to say this. I don't think I'm too worried about the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? I think the Cardinals are similar to the Dolphins game. Like I feel the same way. Actually, I just feel like, and I feel a little better actually because we're playing them in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Home field
Yeah.
advantage, and it's like, I mean, they're pretty much no different to the Dolphins to me. Because I mean, yeah, the Dolphins have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, bro. Those are really good players, and we we
Yeah, I
we
would say
eliminated.
the Dolphins probably had more weapons and they got them the ball.
Yeah.
You know, they,
So
I don't know what their running situation is. I haven't looked at their team. I figured I'd had 2 weeks. I didn't think you'd put me on the spot tonight.
what are struggling? They're struggling. I just want to touch a little bit on it. I just wanted to touch a little bit on it because only because they lost again, and I know their record now is what 2-3 maybe, or they might be three and
They
three.
had 2 wins, 2 and
Yeah,
4.
so I'm just saying, like, we're coming off a bye. We'll see what they do this Sunday. If they drop another one, obviously we'll have a lot of tape to look at and see their weakness, and we should be able to exploit that. And I feel like the way our team's built, coming off of a bye, I think we're about to see the best team we've seen in a long time as far as Vikings go. I think
Well,
Kevin O'Connell and this squad coming off a bye week is going to explode, bro. Watch.
what happens in the bye week is usually the team self scouts. Like the defense will scout uh, the offense will scout the defense, and then they'll
Yeah,
collaborate, make adjustments for the rest of the season, have a better game plan going in. So this entire week, they'll be scouting themselves, not the
yeah.
other team.
Yeah, but I'm saying the bye week still been. I'm talking about benefit us though. Like
Oh
we'll
yeah.
come back. I feel like we'll come back as a better team,
Well,
just
that's
mentally and everything. So
well
it'll
that
be good.
that side of it too, but the fact that we be able to tell what our, take the time to just look at ourselves and
Yeah,
see where our weaknesses are, where we can improve,
right.
and again, the defense will scout the offense will scout the defense from the game film of the past 6 games,
Yeah,
and they can say, hey, we need to do this better, we need to do that better. I was still just like, where the fuck are the crossing routes, man? I was like,
yeah,
did we
yeah.
forget to do crossing routes again? We did a lot of play action. It
We
wasn't
did.
that effective.
I
They
mean, we
weren't.
we have to we have to give the Dolphins a little bit of a little bit of just a little bit of praise for saying that they applied pressure at the beginning of that game. We did the
They
same thing.
their defense played
Their
well, and I know
defense
they were
played well.
down some corner. I know that they were down some defensive backs, but
What's
played
their
us
D
tight the
tackle's
whole
name?
game.
Christian Wilkins. Christian, I think his name's like Christian Wilkins. That dude was a savage, bro. He was blowing up Dalvin in the backfield. I mean, there was one drive where he got a sack, and then right after that, a tackle for loss against JJ on a jet sweep. Man, I mean, this guy was balling out. You know what I mean? So that dude was doing his thing, man. We got to give them some praise. But I said this in my video around like the beginning of the third, or I said it to you, Dave, in the stands while we were sitting there. I said, look, I have no confidence at all that the Dolphins can go down and score 2 more touchdowns or even three
And
and
then they
pull away
did.
with this game. You know what I mean?
Did
Like
they? Didn't they though?
they did after they scored one garbage that don't count to me. That last touchdown, I said that in my video. We kind of
All
let
they
up.
had to do was onside kick and get it, and they're
Yeah,
at the
I mean,
50-yard line.
it was like, man, I mean, I just feel like that the score really was 24-10. That's just my opinion because that long run from Waddle, that play that broke out that Waddle got, that was just some bullshit
Dude,
ass shit that
when it was 16-10 and Waddle fumbled,
yeah,
thanks
that was
to
the game changer. That was the
I'm like,
turning
holy
point.
crap, we're gonna have to have another fourth quarter comeback, and we're only going to have 2 minutes to do it.
Now I said that. Now I said that in my video. I said Harrison Smith, and y'all
Yeah, he
give me my
did.
flowers, man.
Uh,
All right,
He
the
did.
video I shot a video before I left to go to Miami. I shot it Thursday night, and I released it, and y'all see it in Colton. Appreciate you for catching my fuck up because my head was messed. I was already sick at that point too, and I'm saying Dalvin Cook had a good game in 2015. My head's gone. I thought it was 2017. Come to find out, it was 2018. I was in the bank. All right. But my thing is this. I said Dalvin's gonna have a good game and Harrison Smith's gonna have a good game. Those are my two bold player predictions. And sure enough, man, that fumble that Dave's talking about, ever seen that show Turning Point with the NFL? That would have been it right there for us. That was a turning point when he caused that fumble because they were driving downfield
I
easy
think
at that point.
Bynum, yeah, and I think that was the one they did the Dolphin stuff
Yeah.
with Bynum getting
Yeah,
the
it
fumble
bounced right
recovery.
into Bynum's hand. I mean, it was like that was definitely a turning point. It sucked the life out of the Dolphins as well.
Oh god, that
So
stadium. just died when that happened.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it
then that drive is when we got the Dalvin Cook touchdown.
Yeah, so shout out to the D, man. The defense did their part yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like they played their part. You know, now we allowed 16 points. I think that's the lowest we allow. Oh no, because the minus the Packers game, that's the lowest we allowed because Packers game was weird as hell. But I think the Packers just aren't good. I'm just being real, man. The Packers aren't good. Like we can't sit here and keep saying, oh well, you know, the Jets beat them. We smashed them. They only scored 7. I mean, look, they just aren't good, bro. The Packers aren't good. I mean, hey, the tides have changed. It is what it is. Ever since me and Dave started podcasting for the Vikings now, all that other great cheesehead shit is over. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? That cheesehead shit over with now. It's purple time now. Like, get used to it. It's happening. You feel me?
Now, obviously, they had a lot more yards than us and stuff like that, but you know, it is a testament to the defense. And Cousin said it too. I think we had like, God knows, it was like 6 3-and-outs, maybe more, and they had 14 drives. We had 15.
It was a little frustrating watching the first 2 quarters. I gotta say.
Yeah, and then the beginning of the game and the beginning of the second half. So it's like these 3-and-outs, and hell, we're getting the ball at the 50-yard line, and we're like, can't do it. Well, in the second half, we're getting the ball at the 50-yard line, we can't do anything with it. But to say, hey, well, 385 yards in the air we gave up. Well, they were having to try to come back. They had some big plays. There's a bend, don't break. Let's get turnover defense. But that's 14 drives and not 9 like we have been given teams. So the fact that we gave up that many yards is a testament to the fact that we didn't give up that many points. Yeah, so that was really good, and it worked. Donatel's defense worked like it's supposed to, and we got turnovers, and that's what has to happen for this defense to work. So,
Derek, what's happening? It's definitely SKOL time, man. You know that. Shout out my boy Noah too in the building, man. Rodgers in Tampa Bay next year. Hey, that's a fact. Knowledge said it too.
Hey, probably.
Aaron's getting traded next year. That's a fact. He's not going to stick around because for one, Aaron Rodgers doesn't like the front office of the Packers anyway. I mean, look what he said in his press conference yesterday. He's pretty much telling them how to coach the team. He's like, listen, we need to simplify shit, okay? So it don't matter what your scheme is. He pretty much told Matt LaFleur, fuck you, okay? In the nicest way possible. He pretty much said, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. We need to make some changes. I mean, it just is what it is, man. Read between the lines. Aaron Rodgers is a dick. He really is, dog. He really is. I'm telling you, that dude is a dick, bro. Like, I couldn't be his coach because me and this motherfucker be fighting, boy. I'd be like, well, how dare you go out there and say some shit like that? I don't give a fuck what your name is, boy. Like, but hey, Rod, hey, look, you can come to Minnesota, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll take you one more. I'll take you for 1 year. I'll take you for 1 year, man. With Kevin O'Connell, I'll take him for 1 year. We can even keep Kirk as the backup. You know what I'm saying? Just take Aaron for 1 year and then let Kirk come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. Would you mind? Would you mind, man? Drop a score in the chat, man, if you fuck with me, man. For sure. Let's see. We got let's see. Almost everything came in the middle of the field with the Fins. Yes, that's true. That's one thing I noticed. You noticed that, Dave? I noticed mostly everything came in the middle of the field. Tyreek Hill is just he's just really good at his craft, man. He knows how to sit down in the zones. Tyreek Hill is just really fast and knows when to put the brakes on and sit in the zone, move without the ball, like Dave was saying while we were sitting in the stands. It's kind of like how he's kind of like the Steph Curry of football.
Yeah, I compared him to a shooting guard, not Steph Curry, but his shooting guard. What's his name?
He's a point guard. Oh, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. He's like Klay Thompson out there. He knows where to just move without the ball and sit. And when any time that there was scrambling going on, you just gotta look for Hill because he's gonna go to the right spot. And oh God, is he fast? Yeah. He is so fast.
He's fast in person. Yeah, if you watch him, I mean, listen, he always makes the first person miss, dog. It's crazy watching him in person how fast he really is, dog. This dude is quick as hell, bro. It's ridiculous. That shit is crazy. But we played him good though, man. Like I gotta say, we ain't allow him to do much. I mean, he had a game, you know what I mean? He had a game. We ain't gonna say he didn't have a game. He had a game, but he ain't scoring no touchdowns. He had a couple of decent little plays, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. So go sit your ass back over there. It wasn't enough, cheetah. You know what I'm saying? So take your ass back over there, man. Maybe next time. But I do feel like if Tua was in as the quarterback, it probably would have been a different ball game. We kind of got blessed, you know. We got blessed not having to play Tua. Because Tua, they're clicking, you know what I mean? They're just clicking, you know what I'm saying? So probably would have been a different ball game. Not saying that we would have lost, but probably would have been a little closer, you know, a little closer. We might have had to play catch up instead of having a slight lead the whole game because we kept a slight lead. We went down 3-0, and then once we scored the touchdown, we just kind of kept a slight lead.
Are you saying that we had a comeback victory?
Yeah. So Dave was asking too, like, is this considered another comeback victory for?
I was in the third quarter, and I go over to him. So is this another Cousins comeback victory since we're down 3-0?
I was like, hell to the no. I said, but you Kurt Crusaders will say that though. You know, Kurt had to come back from the first quarter.
Another comeback victory from good old
comeback
Kurt.
Victory, boy. Hey, but you know what? As y'all noticed in my video, if y'all haven't watched it yet, man, where you know my Florida video that I dropped before we went live right here. Go check it out, man. Hit the like button, comment. You know what I'm saying? I put a couple pictures in there and shit like that, man. A little fun video just talking about the experience of the game being in Miami. But you know, Kurt, like I said, a lot of those plays where, you know, as you're watching on TV, you might think, oh, get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. He couldn't. All right. I'm gonna just let you know right now, he couldn't. It just what he just couldn't. This is what it is, man. It's the facts. And y'all know RAP, man. Y'all know if I felt like this man could have did something, I would be the first one on his ass, bro. Like, this dude is trash. He holds on to the ball. He couldn't, dog. Just believe me and trust me. The wide receivers were locked up at one point. It took a minute for us to get rolling. That's all it was. You know, that one play y'all seen on TV where JJ was down the sideline, that was a hell of a pickup. And Kurt actually switched that play, come to find out, you know, after listening to Kevin O'Connell's press conference. Like, Kurt switched to that play. He's seen that one-on-one matchup down there, and he audibled out of it to call that for JJ, man. Hey, Kurt doing his thing right now, man. That's a fact. We gotta just be happy. Kurt doing his thing.
There was you remember me complaining about our third down calls? Like, why are we running a receiver not past the chains? Like, why are we trying to, you know, run we're 3rd and 2, man. Run 2 yards, then cut it over and make that play. But I was just getting upset with the early play calling. But then there's probably 2 plays. One where it was a KJ Osborne drop on 3rd down.
Yeah.
But if he waited, Irv Smith Jr. was going to be wide ass open for probably 15, 20 yards. If he would have just waited and thrown it to him over the right instead of KJ coming across the back, because everybody was going one way from left to right. And Irv Smith Jr. is going to be wide ass open. Maybe there was one other play where he could have got somebody the ball, but again, it would have been a long ass throw. But to make up for it, he did take 3 chances with Thielen, got a PI. That was a real big play for us. They were just on us like glue the whole game.
They were on us like glue, man. They really were, man. Their DB, you know, shout out to the DBs, man. They really did.
Kurt, it was man-to-man most of the time, you know?
Yeah, Kurt did get mad at KOC. I seen that. Shout out Andrew, man. Shout you out, bro. Like, appreciate you tapping in with us tonight, man, for sure. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell, man, we were talking about it at the beginning, man. If you weren't here, like, we made the right decision, man. It just is what it is, man. I mean, I sat there and watched him walk up and down the sideline, communicating with players, whether it's the kicker, whether it's the 3rd string defensive end. I mean, this man has one-on-one connections with these guys. These guys are going to die on the hill for Kevin O'Connell. I can promise you that, bro. Like, he just has that aura about him. Like, I will die on the hill for him, and I don't even play the game. You feel me? Like, that's just the type of guy he is. You know, you just got people out here that just know how to build connections, and he's one of them. Believe me when I say it.
You know, and then there's, like, you see Cousins coming off the field freaking yelling. You know, he's pissed off. He like, there was one drive where we're in the midfield, right? We get the ball, we're in midfield, and we run a shovel pass, and then we run first play was just a dive up the middle with Cook, and he went nowhere. Next play was a shovel pass, went nowhere. Now it's 3rd and freaking 12,
Yeah.
and then I think that was a sack or something, and they were, again, nobody was open, and he coming off pissed. I'm like,
Yeah.
why so conservative? Why are these
Yeah.
plays so conservative when just put us in shotgun, 5
Yeah.
wide a couple of
But
more times a
I do
game.
gotta say, I do gotta say, nothing was on Kurt this game, y'all, man. Honestly, it wasn't. And y'all know if there was, I would be the first one to say it. Yeah, I mean, y'all know me by now. Just because I was there, I ain't giving him no fucking pass.
And
Like,
and
I
we
would
didn't
say
get
it.
like you said, we didn't get to Justin Jefferson the ball
And we
to
didn't
start
get him the
like
ball early. I keep saying this, man, and I'm gonna keep saying this. JJ is the type of guy. Get him the ball within the first 3 plays. The first drive, I don't care. Even if it's a 3 and out, JJ needs to be one of those 3 touches. I don't care if you do a jet sweep, a bubble screen, something. Get him the ball early, man. He needs to do a first down celebration, and then it's over with after that. Trust me. After that, it's a wrap. But he did happen to pick up a little momentum. Kurt hit him with a dart down the middle of the field.
that was one of his 3 big catches.
Yeah, and that right there pretty much got him started for the most part, and then he had that other big catch. So, I mean, he's just that type of guy, man. You got to get him rolling. But shout out Crown with this comment, man. Like, when DBs do play physical with our wide receivers, I do feel like our wide receivers kind of, stall out and go into a shell. They do that. You know what I'm saying? We do need to get more physical with DBs, like, because if teams start seeing that on film, they will do it, because that was a perfect example of what Philly did. Okay, Slay, Gardner Johnson, they came into that Monday night game saying, man, we're gonna be G-checking these dudes all night. Fuck them, they weak, they soft, and it showed, bro. Like, they took JJ out of his zone, they took Thielen out of his zone. These are things that we do need to work on coming out of the bye. I agree with you, Crown, man. Good ass take, bro. For sure. But I mean, that was really the only team that did it. I would give it to the Miami. They did their thing as far as DBs, and then the Eagles. But other than that, nobody stopped JJ though. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even say the Dolphins stopped JJ, because he still had a hell of a game.
Darius Slay kind of stopped him.
Darius Slay is the only one, that really shut him down. But I mean, the Dolphins, he had, what do you have, Dave? I think he still had like
107 yards, I think.
107? Yeah, it was something up in that area. So I mean, that's still a game.
8 targets. We didn't have a lot of plays because there were so many damn 3 and outs.
So many.
6 for 107. Thielen was 4 for 36.
Yeah.
Irv Smith Jr. 4 catches for 7 yards. That's what I'm talking
about. With a touchdown.
We're on the 1 yard line though.
He always gets those. I told you. I said that at the beginning of the season. I said, look here, I'm not trying to see all these fucking 1 yard touchdowns from Irv Smith, and at the end of the season we add up, well, look how many touchdowns he got. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit, bro.
Dude was like 12 yards a catch at Alabama. Dude was like 50, more than that, probably 15, 16 yards a catch at Alabama.
Yeah.
And he played for us. He was like 10 to 12, and now he's like getting 3.
Yeah.
5 yards a catch. It's just like, come on, a little more. And and like I said, he was wide ass. He was gonna be wide ass open if he didn't throw it to KJ.
I'm gonna tell you,
I wouldn't be talking about it if KJ didn't drop it.
Yeah. Shout out Grandizer, man. Hey, Grandizer, man. I know this your team, bro. I know it's all Finn. I know, what do y'all do? Y'all do this shit right here. I know y'all do this shit right here, or whatever. However y'all do this shit.
That was lame.
I know it's Finn's up for you, man. The shit lame though, man. It is what it is. But we love you as a SKOL brother. Listen, there's room on the bandwagon, Grandizer. You can join the fam. You're already one of us. All right. Just come on, man. Just come on, man. Leave that bull crap alone that you dealing with down there in South Beach. Come on over, bro. You welcome. We will welcome you with open arms. Because this shit right here ain't it. I'm telling you right now, it ain't. It ain't. You know you want to do that. Doom, doom, SKOL. You know you want to do that. Come on, man. Who don't want to do that? You feel me? We the littest, man. It just is what it is. I'm not sorry. It is what it is, man. We just that.
Crown Jews. Our interior got 8 alive. Ingram and Bradbury had their worst game of the season. We're gonna probably agree with you from where we were sitting. Yeah. However, I mean, I'm gonna go back and look if it was the whole game. But Ingram got blown up.
Yeah, Ingram got blown
Bradbury
up
just whiffed.
Yeah.
On a play. And
which Ingram has an excuse. Okay. I give Ingram a little bit more pass, only because only because he's a rookie. And me and Dave were saying that to each other.
Now
I
he
mean,
did
he's a
bury some guys on the run
yeah.
game, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because he had a couple good, run blocks where he was laying motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? So Ingram's can work on, but Bradbury has no excuse. But you know what? If we're talking about his total season, even through 6 games now, I ain't got no complaints on Bradbury. I'm sorry, I just can't. I mean, the way he's playing, I mean, it's like let's just leave him alone. I don't even want to talk about him because I feel like we're gonna wake up the bear. I'm
That
not poking
sack
the bear.
that sack Bradbury gave up, they were faking a blitz right of the nose tackle. Oh,
Yeah,
and he was playing the gap, I think, between him and Ingram, but there's another guy, so Ingram's gonna block that guy. You think Bradbury would stay. The
yeah,
blitzer bails out. Bradbury can see that,
yeah.
and he goes to double team to the left and just lets the guy right shading to his right, just in on his own, and freaking Cousins didn't have a shot. That
Yeah.
was just so bad, and we could see that on the big screen. They replayed that, and we're like, "Oh my god, that was terrible."
Yeah. No, we didn't go over the Dalvin Cook's family crown, but they were right by us though. They were like we didn't know exactly where they were, but we heard that they were like a couple rows over or whatever. We at the time Dave was wanting to walk over there, and then we decided it was about 11:30, 11:40ish, and we were like, man, let's go walk to our seats. And I was hungry as hell, even though we ate at the tailgate though, man. Shout out South Florida
South
Vikes,
Florida,
Dave.
yeah, South
Yeah,
Florida, yeah,
yeah, the fan club, man. South Florida,
South Florida Vikings
Vikings.
fan club.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The VWO, man, Vikings World Order was out there. You know what I'm saying, man? It was just a ton of Vikings fans out there, period, man. Just period. I mean, like, listen, there was so much purple out there. It was crazy, bro. Like, you just don't understand, man. It was wild. It was wild, bro. We was deep. I mean, literally third downs, like while we're on defense. I mean, the stadium is loud. We're damn, we're screaming as if we had a home game or some shit. Like them motherfuckers can't hear. You know what I'm saying? Like we just lit like that. We just like that. We
Yeah, we
traveling.
had the west end zone, or I guess it's south end zone. I forget which direction it's
Yeah.
headed. Well, it had to be. Anyways, I think it's same runs east west. I don't know what people are talking about north south end zone, but yeah, well, we had one end zone that was half full of Viking fans
Yeah.
on the lower levels, so that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. And that's where all the VWO guys were at. They were hanging over the edge, and it was a and we had plenty of Viking fans around us to
Yeah.
below us and to the right of us, and then there was more over farther to the left, and yeah,
Yeah.
there's plenty
They
of
were all
Viking
over.
fans,
Yeah.
plenty of
All over.
Viking fans.
All over. Let's see, man. Grandizer. Yeah, man. Hey, Dolphins fans, cool as hell. I gotta say that, man. Dolphins fans, I know. Listen, we had an old guy sitting behind us. Man,
Oh,
hilarious.
he hated.
Hilarious. This man hated Mostert. I mean, he hated Mostert with his guts. I mean, this
He
man
hated him
would
so
probably fight
much
him.
that he was complimenting our running back, uh, you know, our fullback for burying his head and getting that first down. So
I'm
yeah,
telling you.
he totally hated his running back.
He hates his
Totally
running
hated
back.
him.
He didn't like Teddy. He was just one of those old men
Teddy
that
throwing it
was
behind him. The dude caught it for a first
lead the
down.
ball. Yeah. Do you know how
I'm
to
like,
lead
the
the
fucking
ball,
the
you
guy.
dumb
Yeah, the
motherfucker?
guy
I'm like,
caught it. The guy
yeah, he
caught it
did.
for a first
He
down.
now he caught it. It was a throw to Tyreek, but when I understand where the
Peterson was
frustration
on him
was.
though.
Because it's like if you're throwing to Tyreek Hill, you want to make sure you're leading him. He's so fast to where you don't want him to have to slow down even a little bit. You want him to be able to catch it in stride because he could have broke from Peterson if he would have let him. But hey, I understand his frustration, but it was funny. I mean, it was just funny, man. This
I'm like,
guy was fucking bitching.
I kept going to rap. This guy hates him.
He hates
Like,
him. He hates him, man. Good. You could tell he's a diehard boy. Diehard. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably break his TV if they lose a game. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to see them lose a playoff game with him watching it. He would definitely throw something at his TV or crack it or something. But yeah, man. At Crown said Vikings fans travel. Oh yeah, we do have an all pro punter. That's a fact. Our punter's all
for
pro now.
sure.
He had, I think he had like one bad punt, but it was okay.
Yeah, he kind of kicked one out of bounds, so it didn't go very far. But it wasn't horrible field position. But that punt, a 73-yarder that he did after Cousins almost got sacked in the end zone. Thank God he was able to get rid of the ball. Otherwise, this
Yeah.
probably would have been a different game. He flipped the field Oh my God. He flipped the field on that play. He was kicking it from the back of his own end zone. So that was amazing.
Yeah, man. We definitely got an all-pro punter, man. Vikings fans travel well. They come to Jersey. Yup. They come to Jersey and pack the place out with the Jets and Giants too. Yup. Hey, we do travel, man. Vikings fans travel. Like even when we go to Carolina, I went to the every time they play in Charlotte, I go just because it's a little 2.5 hour hike for me. So I just always drive out there to watch them if they come here. But we be deep out there too. You know what I mean? Even in the Carolinas, we be deep. So Vikings fans, man, we everywhere, man. We everywhere and we travel well. You know what I'm saying? We definitely travel well. So I enjoy it, man. I enjoy being a Vikings fan. I think we got one of the best fan bases. I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. I just think that our chants the best. I think our colors are the best. Our players are the best, man. I just think everything the best, man. Shit, don't be mad at me. 5-1 sounds nice. It does. I didn't think we were going to be 5-1 at this point. I'm gonna keep it honest. I didn't.
I'm gonna have to bring up my schedule prediction where I predicted us going 7-1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bring it up.
It played out exactly. It's played out exactly so far.
Yeah. Bring it up. Bring it up. I don't know if I remember us. I got to go back and look at mine too.
This is before
I think I did it.
I don't know if this was before I met you, but yeah, I did my schedule prediction.
Yeah, I did one too, man.
When the schedule came out,
back.
right when the schedule came out, I did it. Even though I got the home and away wrong.
I'm gonna go back and look at mine, man, because I can't remember all the way. I'm gonna go back and look at mine, man. What's up, my boy Adam in the building, man? What's happening, my guy? What's happening? Yay, SKOL. Hey, you already know. Hey, 5-1. You talk about it's a soft 5-1, but I'll take it. I mean, look, Adam, man, look. I don't know, man. Like, look,
nothing soft about the NFL.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Look, the way the league set up nowadays, man. These games are tough. I mean, look how the Bills had to beat the Chiefs, and things are. I mean, the Jets smacking the Packers. Like like now I said earlier, the Packers they're just bad, bro. They're bad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't think it's soft. I think we win in these games that we have such a disciplined team that we know how to face adversity. It just is what it is. That's what we're seeing. Anytime we have any kind of adversity in front of us, we conquer that shit. That's all you're seeing. And it's hard you can't blow out something if you're down by 10 and then you got to work your way back and then win. You're only going to win by a couple points, man, but you win though. You know what I'm saying? We're winning. That's all that matters. 5-1, baby. Let's take it. You guys argue like you've known each other for life. Yeah. We haven't argued tonight though. We doing good. We doing good today, Dylan. We doing good.
He finally came to his senses. He finally came to his senses.
Hey, yeah, because I'm not dissing his guy Kirk, man. I'm standing up for him this game because
it's a difference
he actually did what he was supposed to do.
There's dissing for no reason, so that's when I step in. Anyways, we're again, you said it again. We're a disciplined team. Yeah. And our opponents aren't, and that's what's happening. That's why we're making the comebacks. We, again, it was 6 big plays, 7 if you count the fake punt that we stopped, that won this game for us, and the fact that we didn't make any mistakes and gave us a chance when we needed it. Just huge, man. It's huge. And again, stopping the run, they could have. The reason why there's 14, there's 14 drives and 15 on our side is because nobody could run the ball. Yeah. They had to throw the ball. So that's why there was so much, the game lasted so long and why there were so many drives. Just, and it was like, who is going to make the mistakes? And they did, and we didn't. And now we're probably one of the best turnover ratio teams in the league right now. I would have to double check, but I bet we're top 5. I bet we're top 5 in that.
Yeah. Crown, you only 3 hours from the bank, man. If I was only 3 hours from the bank, bro, I've been going to every home game, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. My wife would have been. My wife couldn't keep me out the bank. I'm in the bank a lot right now.
Dylan Dotson, he's got it right. He says the never comment gets Dave going. Whenever you say he never does this.
Oh yeah, he never
does that.
Yeah, he's so literal.
Except when he does.
I gotta be literal. I gotta be so literal, Dylan, when it comes to talking about Kurt, I gotta be so literal. Like, yeah, Tuesday,
Say you just started a
October
fight. Look at
15th
this
on
guy. You just started a
at
fight.
3:30. Yeah.
That's it. Look what you did, Dylan.
Nah, we ain't gonna go there.
I'm going again.
Yeah. Oh, DC to Jersey. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, Crown. I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. To go watch the Giants and Jets game. Well, we play the Jets at home, but the Giants game, I think, right? I think we play. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Is that Jade and Sports and Stars? Yep. Nice seeing Jade. I
man. I was
watching it from the game.
Oh, is Jade in here? Where's Jade? Shout out Jade. There she is. What's up, Jade? Appreciate you. I'm like 15 minutes from there. The bank.
By the way, I enjoyed your accent all week of the London game.
Let's go. Yeah, it's crazy. Jade. Well, while we were sitting in the stands, Dave was on your live and shit, and like tight.
Yeah, I heard you shout us out. I had it up against my ear to make sure you said something.
Yeah, appreciate that too, man. Love what you're doing over there, Jade, man. Everybody who's in the building who hasn't subscribed to Jade, y'all make sure y'all go sub to her.
Hey, let's do that.
Gotta show her love for sure.
Hey, let's do a Jade telethon. Let me see where she's at right now.
Gotta make sure.
I know she was at 92 or 93, so let's get her to 1,000. Let me find her. Sports and
have we commented on that? Who's Dylan, bro? You missed it at the beginning of the show. I said that was my favorite play of the game. All right, when you seen it in person, it was it just hit different. It hit different.
It was like two guys just fighting for it, you know.
Listen, awesome. Everybody can't do that play, bro. Like I'm telling you, like everybody wouldn't have been able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like Metellus is a savage. You hear me? Like I like him now. That's my guy. All right.
Everybody, stop what you're doing. Go to Sports and Stars with Jade. That's Sports, the ampersand, Stars with Jade. She's at 992.
992. We need to get her 1K.
Get her 1K. Get her 1K.
Get her 1K, man. Let's get Jade to 1K.
Who's gonna do it?
Shout out Jade.
Sports and Stars with Jade.
Let's get Jade to 1K. She definitely deserve it, man. She be repping the purple. That's a fact.
Someone put her link in the chat. Doesn't let me, anyways.
Here, it'll let me. Hold on, let me see. I just got to do it off my phone, actually. Let me see.
She'll even do your star chart.
Yeah, she will. She will do your star chart. She will. To think of Kurt's mini meltdown yesterday. Now, Jade, we know that you're not the biggest Kurt fan, you know what I'm saying? But I was saying earlier, Jade, like Kurt being at the game and being able to see what was going on, right? And I stated this in my last video, and I know the rest of the chat probably heard this. I was tapped in earlier, but there really just wasn't anything open, and it wasn't anything that Kurt was doing. Now, I know you're talking about when he got mad, and then he was mad because of that. Because,
got mad a couple of times.
He got mad a couple of times, and it was because the Dolphins DBs were playing good. You know, I mean, that's just the bottom line. It's not that he was holding the ball too long. We just weren't open. I mean, he could have made throws, but they just wouldn't have been good throws. They wouldn't have got completed. You know, they literally were blanketed. Like the DBs on the Dolphins side were playing good for 2.5 quarters or 3 quarters, and then we found a couple little spots where we can, make things happen. But I mean, it just wasn't an easy pitch and catch game yesterday, but we pulled it out. He made a couple of throws that mattered. And Jade, how I feel. I'm with you. So if there's anything, I'll get on his ass. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to stand up for him. He played the best game he could have played with the circumstances. I got to give him that. You know what I'm saying?
Jade's at 994.
So
994, 6 more guys. If you're there, Sports and Stars with Jade. 994. Yeah. Make sure y'all get there. I want to see how we do against a really physical team. Yeah, we seen that Jacob when we played the damn Eagles. You feel me? And we need to fix that. I think if we were to run it back with the Eagles right now, though, it'd be a different ball game. It'd be a different ball game. I don't see us. We definitely ain't gonna lose how we did. It ain't gonna be that type of game. I can promise you that. But yeah, I do too, man. I want to see. I think the next physical game. Who do we play after the Cardinals? What's the schedule look like? I was gonna look that up, but then I got carried away. Let's see here. Cardinals and then Washington.
All right. So, I mean, those two teams really ain't physical teams. It's like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to be able to see that for a while. I don't think we're gonna be able to see us play another physical team, except for the when we get to the what do you call it? The damn Bills. I think the Bills are pretty physical. You know what I'm saying? All right, she at 997. Let's get it.
Oh wow.
Hold up.
997. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's just hurry up and get it.
We got what's his name over 500 right at that time.
Yeah.
You know, the last time we were on, he was at 495. We got him to like 551 or
Yeah,
501.
she definitely deserved to be at 1,000 though.
All right. I know
you need to get out. She should be at 1,000 by in the next 10 minutes, y'all, man.
It was a struggle the past 2 weeks, right? I mean, or this past month, really. It's been tough.
There we go. I pinned it in the comments, man. Y'all make sure y'all click that, man. Y'all subscribe there. That's a fact.
Everybody, stop what you're doing. Click that link. Go there and subscribe.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Jade 1K. Get Jade to 1K.
Jade. I want to see Jade and Dave. Hey, y'all let me know, man. Who want to see Jade and Dave argue about Kirk Cousins, man? I think that would be a hell of a damn show to watch. I'll tap in. I would definitely tap into that. Oh, you forgot, Dave, that Jade is on my team.
I know. She's more abusive than you are.
Yeah. You forgot. She's on my side. You know what I'm saying?
999, Jade. Here it is.
999.
One more.
Let's
get one more. Should chat on her show more often, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go.
No,
999.
She's gonna. So I can let you know right now, Jade. You're gonna have 1,000. I'm just waiting for my phone to load.
Refreshing. Oh, you know what? I haven't. Jade.
Yeah, I got one. I got one I haven't did yet. Real quick.
I think I've subbed. I don't think I subbed more. I could probably do it right now. I can do it right now. Here we go. Switch accounts. Here it is. 1,000. I just did.
Let's go. So you'll have 1,001. You'll have 1,001. Jade. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shane? Yeah, we on early, man.
Jade at 1K. Boom.
Yeah,
I can do another one.
Man.
Jade, I'll give you another one. Here's another one.
Yeah, boom. Just in case you lose one, you know what I mean? Just in case you lose one, you know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna be at 1,000.
I'm logging into work now. You're getting all 4 of mine.
But yeah, let's give a shout out to Jay for hitting that 1K, man. Another Vikings content creator that's at 1K. Look, everybody's at 1K but rap. You feel me? Like I'm the only one. I mean, I just show everybody else love, but I don't get to hit 1K, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. I see what it is.
Share this video. get your friends, get your grandparents.
Nah, I'm bullshitting, man. I'm good where I'm at, man. I love my little community. Hey, I want people that's gonna tap in with me. You feel me? I'd rather have 20 motherfuckers that gonna tap in with me. That was a fact. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate all the support and love I've been getting since February. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Just spread the word for me. That's all I ask. But
there
look,
you go.
We turning up, man. We taking over the internet, man. It's Purple Gang or no gang, man. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all when I first started this channel, man, it's our time now. Not to take away from, you know what I mean, any content creators like Jade and everybody else that did this way before I did this. Y'all been holding it down. But once I hit the scene, it's over with. All that Cowboys crap and all that Packers crap is over with. We here now. You know what I'm saying? This is ours now. We taking it over. It's Vikings or nothing. Like, we don't want to hear none of the other bull crap they talking about. You feel me? We like that. It just is what it is, man. And I'm standing on that too. Let's see. Well, let me see. Vikings round table. We got to do the Vikings round table. We got to do that, Jade. We're going to have to start that for sure. Is Miss Fins going to chat with you for a hey, you know what, Grandizer? You need to go comment on Miss Fins and tell her what happened, because I was looking for her. She was talking real spicy. You know what I mean? Now after the game, she know where to be found. So I had to go comment on her video. Yeah, she acting all nonchalant like ain't nothing happened. But we gonna see though. I'm definitely on her. Don't worry. I'm on her. I'm on her. What's happening? What's happening, Ivan? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button, though, for sure. That's all we ask. We ain't ask for no money. We ain't ask for nothing. Just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. I mean, kill it. If you ain't hit it already, kill it. Smush it like a roach. For sure, man. This is a good ass show today, man. We had a good ass show. We started super early. We didn't think people was gonna be tapping in, man. We like, man, let's do one at 6:30 because me and Dave were gonna go last night, but obviously I jumped in the car and started heading home.
Didn't
I
even tell
drove
me.
8 hours straight. 8
I thought
hours straight.
I thought RAP was taking the NAP.
Yeah.
And
Man,
here he was already in South Carolina.
I jumped in my car and said, fuck it. I was gonna stop in Daytona. Me and my wife were like, listen, we had a night in Miami. We already paid for the room. We lost out on $200. You know what I'm saying? But we like, listen, we're just gonna sleep here and wake up at 6 and leave. So I'm like, how about we want something to, we about to go get something to eat, but let's just put our bags in the car.
Dude,
I'll jump on the highway. We'll stop and get something
before the border.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, we'll stop in Daytona, get a room in Daytona, watch the sunrise, and leave. Man, once I got in the car, I just kept getting boosts of energy. Shout out to the Vikings, man. Because if we would have lost, it wouldn't have been the same. I'd have still been on the road right now. You know what I'm saying? But since the Vikings won, I was perfectly fine with driving 8 hours straight. 8 hours straight, man. Watching highlights. I watched all the press conferences while I'm driving. I'm just having the time of my motherfucking life, man. Shout out Purple Squad for that. Hey, Crown, I know my day coming, boy. My day coming, man. I ain't in no rush. I'm here. I'm here for the long haul. I ain't in no rush, man. You know, whatever happens, happens. I gave the business to Miss Finn. She ain't like that too much. Hey, word, Shane. Hey, word. I pulled up on her too this morning. She thought she'd been ducking. No, you ain't ducking. I'm here. I'm here. What's wrong with you?
Shane's one of the Twitter handles I spammed. I wasn't looking at names. Shane goes, "What are you doing? I've been since day one, Dave." I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know." Yeah, I was just spamming people.
Oh yeah, no, Shane, family.
That's how I did it, Shane.
Family, man.
Thanks for being there from the beginning.
Hey, my boy, Shane be repping while we ain't watching. You know what I mean? Like that's why he different. You know, Shane different, man. When we ain't looking, he commenting on the shit Purple Gang and I'm my dog riding. You feel me? I fucks with Shane. I'm my boy, man. I definitely got to come link with you, Shane, man, in Arizona, man. We ever play the Cardinals, man. I'm there. I'm there for sure. I'm there, man. I'm gonna come rock with you. Let me see. Booth playing that scene. Hold on. Booth playing the scene role on special teams. Yeah, was Booth did Booth get in? I know I seen him on the sideline, Dave. Did you see him get in?
No,
I don't think Booth got in. I don't think Booth got in, Dylan. Unless you seen it. You might have seen. I don't know, man. I don't want to lie either because I really wasn't paying attention to him. Like I know I seen him on the sideline, but I don't believe he actually got in the game yesterday, though, from what I remember. But correct us if we're wrong, though. You know what I mean? Because we could be wrong. I don't want to lie to y'all either. For sure, man. Hey, yeah, Curtis, man. Shout out Curtis in the building. Purple gang.
Shane.
You know that?
Shane goes, "You kidding me, Dave? Question mark, exclamation point. I've been subscribed since day one." I'm like, dude, just blindly sending DMs, not looking at names. Forgive me. I broke 1K. Thanks for being part of it. In a SKOL, I said.
He sure has, boy. He been there since day one for sure, man. Shane, like when I started in February, he was one of the first, man, and he always would comment and rep, man. I rocks with bro heavy, dog. Him, Grandizer, man, all y'all, man. Shit, all y'all, honestly, like for real, man. All y'all make this shit happen, man. Y'all make this shit fun. Y'all the reason why we do this. That's just a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't, that's why I love the Vikings community, bro. Like we really like family for real. Like I bounce around and watch other teams podcast, like Eagles and Cowboy. Them dudes be arguing with each other all the time. Like even their fans are their own content creators and shit. It'd be crazy, bro. The vibes is just not like how the Purple go. I'm telling you, we different, man, in a good way. We different in a good way. But that celebration, that defensive celebration when they was acting like dead fish and shit, I love shit like that, man. Be cutthroat, man. Be cutthroat. I love that cutthroat shit, especially when we winning. Shit, we 5-1. We can act bad. You know what I'm saying? You can act bad every once in a while, man. Come on. You know, that was a highlight of the game for me, man. I can't believe I missed that. Like I seen them run down there, but you couldn't really, you know, they were like,
we probably were looking at the big screen to watch the replay. We saw them run down there and the camera came and everything.
Yeah. Bro, you sent me that video. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss that in person? Because I would have been rolling, man. I probably would have stood up in my seat and started doing that shit there. That shit's funny as hell. Like, it was funny, man. Those we had a Dolphins fan spill a drink on Dave, man.
Yeah, the guy's
but it was on accident.
He got pissed and he just freaking gave me a shower.
And then my wife makes me roll on some dude. I'm looking like a jackass. We sitting in the wrong section.
In the wrong section.
So dude slides in, big black dude. I mean, gold
dude's like
teeth,
3 Hondo.
Real Dade County boy, right? So he comes slide, but hey, I'm me. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I'm in my habitat. I ain't tripping, right? He comes sliding in. He tell my wife, yeah, you in my seat, right? So my wife's, I can't believe he talking to me like that. So I done stand up, lean over the dog, like, hey, bro, look here. Hey, look, hey, they must have sell both of us the same seats. Now I just want to let you know that's my seat.
He picked up wrap and used them as a toothpick.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah, right.
Used them as a toothpick.
I ain't tripping on none of that. I could fight for real.
we were like freaking 2 sections over.
Hey, nah, he's like, hey, he look at the phone. He's like, let me see. I show him. He's like, oh no. He's like, y'all boy in the wrong section. Y'all section over there. Like you see you in the right seat number, but your section right next to the else over there. I'm like, I look at my wife like, man, you done make me come at this man, dog. Like, look like a fucking idiot.
How about that lady when we were leaving the stadium and her husband or boyfriend, probably husband, was having to just.
Oh yeah.
She was telling. We fucking destroyed you.
We fucking destroyed you guys.
I'm like,
hey, rep for the purple.
We won, but
yeah, fuck it. We fucking
she was going off. She wouldn't stop. It was hilarious.
We had some good drinks. You know what I'm saying? SKOL for days, man. Appreciate you tapping in too, man. We had some good drinks, man. The Vikings fans, this how different we is. They was passing out, shout out VWO members. They were passing out those big turkey syringes that, you know, you squirt your juices in the turkey, passing them shit out filled with Jello shots, man. I got a picture of them shits. I should have put it in the video, man. But yeah, man. Oh, that's okay. This Justin. What's that? He just texted me. He said SKOL for days is me. All right, my boy got his page started. Let's get it, Jay. All right, I see you. Yeah, man. But we had some good drinks though, family, for sure. Like some good drinks, man. We different, you know. We had some good drinks, man. We drank a little bit. I probably had like 2 beers, shot a moon right when we got to the tailgate. Motherfucker, here, take some moonshine. I'm like, God.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing we drank was moonshine.
First thing they do is handing a motherfucker moonshine. Like, I'm trying to make it to the game, bro. And we got there like 9:30. What, like maybe 9:30? Like, dang, boy, trying to get me slipping out here, boy. I can't do that. I ain't doing that, Zeke. But shit, I had a good ass time though. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the dude, shout out Sir Def, man. Like that dude is that. Listen, that motherfucker look like a Viking. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like he just looks. I mean, he's built like one. Now he wears these boots that kind of give him about 6 inches.
Dude, I'm taller than him in real life.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He still seemed like he might be a little tall.
I stood right next to him at the party. Yeah, okay. He's got some big ass lifts on. He's on like 10-inch platforms.
Oh, it's 10 inches. Damn, is that much?
10 inches. I don't know about 10
I'd probably say about 6 or 7, maybe.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
6. But still though, I mean, he's still built.
He's not short. He's not short.
His tattoos are crazy. His tattoos are crazy. I mean, this man literally has Vikings all around. I mean, that dude's a super fan. That's a fact. Like, he really is. That mask he wears.
He's super friendly too.
Cool ass dude. He was probably like he was like the biggest superstar there at the tailgate. I mean, even Dolphins fans were coming up wanting to get pictures with him. Like, this dude is like has the crowd around him. Trust me.
Dolphin fans were coming up to the VWO members trying to get pictures with them.
They were.
It was so funny.
Shout out to one of the dudes, man. He has a gloss. He has a fake eye, a prosthetic, and his eye is a Viking symbol, bro. Like, it's a Viking symbol in the middle, bro. He's like, hey, I said, fuck it. If I gotta have a fake eye, might as well have a good one. Like, them dudes different, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Like, for real, we different.
Dave
I'm
is
trying
taller
to tell
than
you
the
all
average
this. Dave's taller than the average Dave.
Well, how about being taller? This son of a bitch said he was 6'2". Go look at that picture. I'm 6 foot tall. Go look at the picture between us. I'm gonna tell you how big of a lion son of a bitch this
but we established this that night that I was bullshitting with you, man. I told you that night. I'm 6, but I am 6 foot though. So me and you the same height. We like right there the same.
Not 6 foot.
We ain't the same height. Let's go look at the picture.
Go look at the picture.
Where's that? Did you even send me? You gotta send me the. You got to send me the picture
It's
of
on my
us.
community page. It's on my
Let's
community
go look.
page.
Let's go look at it, guys. I'm gonna go look at it right now.
You about 5'10".
Damn, I'm about 5'10". Don't try to play me, boy. Hold on.
You told me he's 6'2", and he graduated with a master's degree from University of Michigan.
Yeah, some of y'all were tapped in that night. That was funny as hell. I was like, yeah, man, I graduated from you. I got my master's at UM. He's like, oh, damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there we are. Man. You're about 5'10" and a half.
This motherfucker trying to take off quarters of
5'10" and a half.
Hold up.
Tell me he's 6'2".
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm having a best time tonight, boy. I'm glad my cold going away. It would do that too. Like it would wait until I leave Florida to do that shit, innit? That shit crazy, boy. Dave will tell you, Friday night, boy, I was fucked up, boy.
Here, you guys can look. There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying
Who's
to get
taller?
Let me see.
There you
Dave
go.
taking pictures of me sleeping and shit.
I thought it was funny. RAP taking an NAP, so I had to take a picture of it.
Bro, my head is leaning, bro. Like I'm leaning like this. I'm leaning like this.
I knew you were gonna say that. I got 10 more angles.
All right, well, let's pull it up because we definitely the same. Look at our shoulders, bro. Like, quit playing with me. All right.
Yeah, mine are taller than yours.
No, you're just bigger, so it's looking like that, but no. It's not. Let me be great. Thank you, Jade. Rap's head is tilted. Thank you. Like I'm like this, and he's trying to take away inches over here. Like, fuck out of here, man. Look at my head. Look at my head tilted. If I straighten my neck out, we the same exact height. Look at our shoulders. I ain't gonna lie. You might be like a little. I ain't gonna lie. I give you about a half an inch on your shoulders, though. I'm gonna give you that. Maybe I'm 5'11" and a quarter. I'll say that. Let me be tall, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm trying to be at least 6 feet.
I'm just saying you're not 6'2" like you said you were.
We already established that night of. I told
you short. Your average height.
Yeah, I'm average height. I'm average height.
I'm not saying you're short. I'm just saying you're nowhere near 6'2" like you said you were.
Yeah, and I didn't graduate from UM like I said I did either, Dave. Trust me. I didn't. I promise you that. Let me see. Crowd tripping, boy. We tripping tonight, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but we had a good ass show, man. We appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Shout out Jay. We got Jay to 1,000, man. That's a good accomplishment tonight.
I feel like we did something tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that for you, Jay, for sure, man. Keep striving, keep doing your thing.
You're at least 102 or 1,002.
And we got to get you on, man. Me and Dave got to definitely get you on. How about we find some time, Jade, before the Arizona game, and we get you on our show. Do that for us. We asking you right now while you tapped in with us, if you can do that. So if you can get on our preview, we can just add you on here and just talk for a little while. We'll let you know. We'll work around your schedule too, whatever night you have that you can be available. You know what I'm saying? Look, thank you, Grandizer. Rat was standing on uneven ground. Man, my dog, man. I don't see my dog, man. I know I rock with you, Grand. Let's go. It's playing with me.
Forget Cousins Crusaders, Rap Crusaders.
Taller than you think, boy. What's happening, Chris, man? What's happening? Appreciate you tapping in. We really about to tap out, but hey, appreciate you tapping in. No, what's going on? What's going on, Bobby?
Cameron was closer to Dave. Cameron was closer to Dave. No, I am closer to the camera.
Yeah, the angle. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
Appreciate you, Day. Yeah, let him know, man. He trying to do all this. He trying to do all this extra shit, trying to act like he's super tall, man. Sit your ass down somewhere.
I just never said I was 6'2" like you did.
Man, we the same height. I'm letting you know that right now. We should have. We should next time we meet up. We taking a picture back to back. We gonna settle this.
I'm gonna show my picture of with.
We gonna settle this debate. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, did y'all want to see my picture with Sir Def, man? Just go look on my last video. It's towards the end. I know y'all like to only watch the video for like a minute and a half. No, fast forward to the end. You know what I mean? To about a minute left. You'll see my picture.
Here's the chain picture. from Caleb Evans. Kirk with the chains.
All right, Shane, man. Appreciate you tapping in, my guy. Hey, you know me and Dave ass be tripping, man. You know we be tripping at the end of the damn show. His ass crazy.
There's
Let me see.
Nap and Rap.
There's Rap Nap.
Rapping Napping.
That man said RAP taking an NAP. That was just to let y'all know, guys, that was when there was still 30 minutes before the game. Okay.
This is Rap holding up Dave's number one.
Hold on, hold that there. So this is crazy, right? So me and my wife, we walk into the stadium and they're doing the little, holding the Dolphin sign, my first Dolphins game. So the lady's like, I'm like, hey, can you take a picture of me and my wife right here? She's like, sure, I will, no problem. You gonna hold the sign? I was like, if you don't get that crap out my face, I'm not holding that sign, man. You must be done bumped your head. She's like, please just take one and hold the sign for me, please, and I'll take a picture. I was like, all right, I got you. I turned that shit around to it's the blank white side. I'm like, here you go.
Which was awesome because now I can put whatever I want on it.
Yeah. So when y'all see Dave posting them and just adding text in there, yeah, that's him. That's him doing that.
This is what it looked like before I added the text.
So yeah. Dave wanted to go into the Dolphins team store. He started, talking to Dolphins goddamn club members. I'm like, yo, do you want to go meet Tua Tagovailoa and all type of shit as well?
How about this place? It's rapping his girl buying fuck you chicken sandwiches.
That chicken sandwich was spicy as hell too.
Damn, that hit you.
That shit was boy. I ain't gonna lie, but them boy ain't bullshitting down in Miami. But they say spicy sandwich, they mean that. I'm telling you right now. That shit was like habanero spicy, like almost painful to eat. But yeah, Dave was trying to be a Dolphins fan, y'all. They was passing out orange hats, right? They was passing out Dolphin color hats.
Who's got the orange hat?
I threw them shits on. I'm like, man, I don't
Who's got the orange hat?
There's me and Sir Death. I did get it from my stepfather though. You're right.
I got a Miami.
I got yours. I got yours. The one you got though.
Yeah. Here's Sir Death and me.
Yeah.
Dude's on like 6-inch platform heels. There we go.
Look at that. Who taller? Who taller? Who taller? Post that one. You ain't post that one.
There
you go. Yeah. Oh, and see, look. See how small that boy is? Quit playing with me. You proving yourself wrong right there. Told you.
So tall.
Told you. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one where my neck. That's the one where my neck is all the way cranked back. Go show the other one. You lucky. Matter of fact, you gotta send me those pictures because I ain't got them. I'm finna go on. Hey, Justin Day, man's about to go on. He's about to go on the Purple Code channel and do a show. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in. Y'all go tap in with him on the Purple Code on YouTube. The Purple Code. Him and Dave need to get on. Dave need to get on there and argue with him, man. It makes it so much better. It makes it so much better when him and Dave go back and forth. It's so much better to watch. It really is. But yeah, he's about to go on there, man. Me and Dave finna tap out. Dave, you got anything you wanna? Me and you got a show tomorrow night too, so y'all get prepared to see our face back to back.
Yeah, we got a show tomorrow night, so I might as well. I'll cut it out here.
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate y'all, man. We love everybody that tapped in, man. SKOL to everybody, man. Keep repping the purple. Keep it up, y'all, man. Appreciate all the love. We got Jay to 1,000, man. Y'all are the best. You feel me? Like, it just is what it is. We got the best community in the world, man. And we will see y'all again tomorrow on the Purple Code. Tap in with us. Let's crank up and show the people how we rocking. Peace out. And P.S. I'm taller than Dave. Don't let him lie to y'all. I'm taller than Dave. Thank you, everybody, for sticking up for me. I'm taller than Dave. All right, man. Appreciate y'all.